Hello Cancers, welcome to this channel. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. This is your weekly reading for the week of July the 14th. Oh my goodness, look at this. High Priestess always shows up in your reading. By the way, this is, if you don't know, High Priestess is ruled by your sign. Okay, let's see. Wow, you have moon as well as sun. You are the universe, and you have queen of wands. Eight of wands. All right, perfect. All right, so I was gonna say, I was saying something and then I totally forgot. Yes, I was saying you can use this for your sun, moon and rising sign. And if you want to book a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Send me an email so we can talk about things, okay? So, and by the way, happy birthday, sun card. If you are celebrating, we are still in your season, Cancer. If you are celebrating your birthday this week, happy birthday to you. I hope you get a lot of presents, and let me know in the comments if you are getting anything useful, okay? So, all right. Eight of Wands is on the back of the deck. This has to do with communication. So there are a lot of exchanges. Good news is also here. News, information, messages, phone calls. It's like very active week. Okay, these are your cards: High Priestess, Sun, and Queen of Wands. This is where you are connecting with someone. It could be that, it could be, this is your energy. It could be that you are connecting with somebody else who is either a healer, a teacher, a counselor, therapist, artist, Reiki practitioner, some kind of, healer, So it could be that you are connecting with someone. On the other hand, sun card may have something to do with you taking up something that makes you happy. This is joy. This is you taking care of inner child healing is what this energy is. So it could be that you are taking care of yourself, Cancers. Like you are doing something that makes you happy. It could be that you are taking a break, going on a vacation. Yeah, travel is coming through, or it could also be that you are taking up a creative project. So look at these cards here: High Priestess, Sun, and Queen of Wands. Look at the way it showed up. So High Priestess here, you came out of a moon period, meaning maybe if you felt things are uncertain, things are a little bit unclear, and you were not sure how to what to do, how to do things like that. Or it could be that maybe you are in a transition period. It could be that you are in between relationships, in between jobs. Maybe you want to change homes, something like that. And these are big changes, and we may not know like what we can expect. So this is where you are, it's a process. It feels like you are going through that phase, but you are coming out of it now. Sun has to do with like you coming out of that phase with flying colors. This is clarity. This is good news. This is new information, new insights, and this is where it may feel like a fresh air, a big relief. So some obstacles are going away now. This is where you are releasing some blocks. It could be creative blocks, it could be internal blocks, or it could be some delays and something that you were coming across. For some, it may have something to do with information that's now going away. This is where you are starting again with hope, optimism. Future is looking bright, Cancer. Okay, so that's amazing. It could be that you are spending a lot of time outside. Maybe you are going for walks, things like that. So that's amazing. So a rebirth moment, renewal, regeneration. So it could be internal or it could be, external for some of you. And then you also have Queen of Wands, another card that's ruled by the sun. So very fiery energy. So it could be that wherever you are, it's very hot. And you also have Eight of Wands. It's a fire element. So yes, so your patience is paying off. If you have been waiting for something, this is where you are done with the waiting. It could be that you are getting whatever it is that you were waiting for, but this is where the progress is happening. You are moving forward. You will feel more inspired, energetic, motivated. So you are moving into new energy. Okay, so good news is also what this energy is. Look at these two cards. The sunflowers has to do with you moving towards the sun. So for some, it may have something to do with a Leo in your life. This is your sign, ruled by your sign, and it may have something to do with you connecting with a Leo. Nice. It could be that Leo is in your chart. So phone calls, messages, communication, so amazing. And you are also coming across a lot of ideas, insights, and you're also motivated to do something about it. You are being spontaneous, you are being playful, and you are trying new things, trying something different, taking care of yourself. Most important thing, Cancer, you are taking care of yourself. You are putting yourself first. That's amazing, because that's not about being selfish. It's about filling our own cup so we can give. And we can fully be there. It could be our relationships. It could be the projects that we are working for. When we are tired, we won't be able to give. We won't be able to be there 100%. So this is where you are taking care of yourself so you can give your 100%. That's nice. All right, so I'm reading for the week of July the 14th. On the 17th, we have Mercury retrograde happening in the sign of Leo. So Leo, that's what I'm seeing here for you. Leo has to do with self-expression. It has to do with authenticity. And that's also what I'm seeing here for you. This is you being authentic in your expression. It could be that you are meeting people like very childlike energy, So you are meeting people with a lot of warmth. What I'm seeing is a lot of hugs and things like that. So that's nice. Yes, so Leo energy, Leo is ruled by the sun. It has to do with our passion, drive, what energizes us, what motivates us, what makes us happy, things like that. And Mercury has to do with communication. That's what I'm seeing here for you. Communication, technology, being inventive, exploration, information, things like that. So, however, Mercury is retrograde, meaning this is a time, retrograde means going backward, So, this is a time when we are asked to slow down, to connect with ourselves, connect with our own heart, to understand what lights us up, what makes us happy. And so, when we make time for self-care and contemplation, meditation, then it will be possible for us to make right choices, right decisions, and move in the right direction. So that's what this retrograde is helping us with. Okay, so we are already in the shadow period, and when it comes to communication, we might come across some challenges. So avoid making any assumptions. This is where if you are waiting, it could be that if the information is not clear, this is reminding you to wait, and patience is important, and your patience is paying off here, by the way. And it's also important to ask the right question, make sure you understand everything clearly before moving forward with anything. That's important, so there are nothing to worry about later on, And on the 20th, we have South Node in Virgo. South Node is in Virgo, and Mars is joining South Node. This has to do with karmic stuff, and High Priestess has to do with karmic past For some it also has to do with past life, it all depends upon where you are in your spiritual journey, Cancer. So if you are into spirituality, you might notice things, like it could be that you are connecting with people from the past. It may have something to do with past in this lifetime, connecting with someone from the past, or it could be you coming across a similar situation that you had to deal with in the past, opportunities, things like that. So then you have to ask yourself, okay, is this going to be helpful, and how do I want to respond to this situation? If this is helpful, then good, but if it's not, then it's about doing something differently this time around, responding to it differently, approaching it in a different way, a different perspective, things like that. So to break old patterns, the loop, so that's what this energy is. And releasing. You are releasing. This is where you are releasing old, it could be internal again, creative blocks, beliefs, things like that. This is where you are accepting yourself the way you are without any apologies. This is childlike expression, meaning authentic expression, you being real, and no what do you call, you are done with the superficial. This is where you are being transparent, honest, and you are, I don't know, maybe, for some it could be deep spiritual stuff, like the way you see yourself, the way you respond to situations that you are coming across, your relationships, things like that. For some it could just be, you going, you spending a lot of time outside, going for a walk, getting more sunlight, and you just lighting up the inner sun. When it's cloudy outside, sometimes we have to light up the inner sun. Maybe that's what some of you guys are doing, like doing something that just makes you happy. So it all depends upon where we are in our spiritual journey. For some it could be like deep spiritual, something to do with personal growth, spiritual growth. For some it could just be something to do with your day, your daily routine. So yes, now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. Spirit, please give us a message for Cancer. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Yes, slowing down is what this energy is. It could be that you are traveling, Cancer, taking a break, going on a vacation, or it could just be that you are spending more time at home. Sorry. And you are getting a lot of creative ideas. So High Priestess is a card of intuition. Your intuition is very strong. Of course, this is your birthday month. And so just be aware of the insights that you are getting, your dreams, the conversations you are having, signs, synchronicities. So you want to pay close attention. So that we will only notice this when we are slowing down, meaning mentally, it has nothing to do with not doing anything physically, but it has to do with maintaining a calm mind, so we can notice what we are coming across. So yeah, intuition. For some it could be that you are connecting with a healer, a teacher. It could be that you are the teacher, Cancer. It could be that you are teaching someone, you are showing them what to do, how to do something. Or it could be you sharing your own experiences with others. Maybe it's going to be helpful for someone. For some it could be like writing, speaking, things like that. So you are getting a lot of creative ideas. You are feeling more inspired, and what I'm also seeing is you are also being spontaneous and being playful and taking action, which is nice. All right, Cancer, your message is Blooming. Oh my goodness. You are blooming. Didn't I tell you something about sunflower? It could be that you are in a sunflower garden or something, or it could be that you are buying sunflowers. That would be wonderful. Or it could be that you are again lighting up your own the inner sun. So, oh, it's not blooming, it's blossoming actually. So, the message is you are just getting started. So, have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. You are not. So, it looks like you are beginning something here, Cancer. Not sure what you are beginning. But it may have something to do with a business, your career, health, whatever changes you are making now. If you are not seeing the progress, if it's a little bit slow, then the card is reminding you keep the faith and keep going, have patience, and things will pick up speeds. Okay, so it's all about trusting yourself, trusting your own vision, and moving forward with your plans. So let me read this out to you. Yeah, Queen of Wands is also where you are making things happen. This is a card of getting things done. Yeah, in the beginning of the week, maybe you will feel a little bit, unmotivated, maybe, or it could be that you don't have the necessary information, but that's changing now. Okay, so you will feel more inspired, motivated in the coming days. So, okay, let's see. All right, blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. In many ways, you are like a flower bud who is ripe and ready to open and grow. Don't try to rush this process as it's part of your beautiful path. Enjoy learning new knowledge and skills. Take your time to gather new ideas. Nurture your body with plenty of fresh air, sunshine, water, and healthful food. Soon enough, you will get the unmistakable signal that it's time to put your learning into action. Spend time among flowers or work with flower essences and oils to support your growth process. Slow down, have patience, get involved with gardening. Yep, something to do with your backyard. Get involved with gardening. Use aromatherapy or flower essences. Keep the faith. Erakura is a Celtic and Germanic goddess who multitasks as an earth mother deity, a fairy queen, and also a bridge between earthly life and the hereafter. She helps us put our goals and challenges into perspective so that we don't needlessly stress ourselves. Call upon her for emergency money or help in manifesting supply. She is especially fond of assisting artists and inventors. All right. So, yes, whatever it is that you need, Cancer, it's there. Or it could be that you are helping someone. High Priestess. So, it could be you sharing your knowings with others, showing someone how to do things, or it could be through social media, through your creative work. Things like that. It could be kids, maybe, working with children, doing something for children. It could be that you are writing a children's book, something like that. So, yes. That message actually totally goes with the cards here. Something to do with sunflowers. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Do remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Take care.